Hello again. Today I'm going to show you how to emulate a guitar-like sound with an aggressive, organic, rhythmic, and cinematic character. Using nothing but FM synthesis, this sound is ideal for action cues, trailer music, or accompanying tribal percussion. This sound is built on a sawtooth carrier and two sine wave modulators with fractional ratios. The result is a percussive attack with asymmetric harmonics and a processed, almost analog texture. I'll try and highlight the carriers and modulators. Let's begin by clicking the trash can icon to initialize the patch. First, we'll create the sounds foundation and select operator 8 as the carrier. From its source menu, choose a saw wave. We'll set the ratio to 1.5 for a rich but unstable harmonic bass. As you can hear, this non-integer ratio introduces a slightly dissonant color, perfect for aggressive and detuned textures. Now we'll modulate operator 8, the carrier, with operator 7, adding -20 decibels of modulation. With operator 7 selected, we'll set its ratio to 0.5 and keep the default sine waveform selected. This operator will add modulation in the low mid-range, bringing a gritty, crunchy tone that feels like warm distortion. Now, using the level envelope, we'll create a rhythmic sequence. This envelope will generate a series of pulses that shape the timbre and volume over time. The goal is to simulate a kind of palm mute, like in guitar playing, though of course, in our own synthesized way. Click on the magnifying glass to expand the view, then activate sync so that the envelope is locked to note values. From here, you can draw your pattern. I'm going to set the grid to 16 since most of the stages will be this value. Remember that with the Shift key pressed, we have a quick zoom that will be very useful for adjusting each node. I'm going to create 14 nodes, which I think will be more or less enough. They can also be created by double-clicking on the envelope. We'll click the loop icon so the envelope repeats continuously. I'm going to make a 1-bar rhythm, so my last node will be 8/16. Remember to press the loop button so the envelope plays continuously. Let's have a listen. Perfect. Let's continue. We're going to modulate the carrier again, but this time with operator 6, again adding -20 decibels. With operator 6 selected, we'll set a ratio of 0.25. We'll leave the default sine waveform selected. This modulator introduces subharmonic movement, like simulating deep resonances, similar to the body of a guitar or a plucked string instrument. We'll then use the same rhythm sequence created for operator 7. To do this, navigate to operator 7 and hit the copy button. Switch to operator 6 and then paste it to the envelope. And now we listen. It's sounding a little too harsh and sharp, so let's smooth it out with a filter. Navigate to the FM matrix, and we'll disable the direct output from the carrier. Instead, we'll route it through filter 1, select a ladder LP12, and then bring the cutoff down to around 4,500 Hz. Finally, let's navigate to the effects panel to add a bit of reverb and delay. This will simulate a physical space, like a room or resonant box, and make our guitar sound more realistic. We'll use a natural reverb, cut the bass around 250 Hz, and add a 3-second decay. 10% of the mix will be enough. And a subtle delay helps give each pluck or pulse a little tail, like a vibrating string. We're going to leave the mix above 10%. As you've seen, Combining rhythmic envelopes with unusual harmonic ratios in FM synthesis opens up a world of sonic possibilities. Experiment with the envelope curves, tweak the modulation ratios, or invert the signal flow. Each variation can lead to a completely new instrument. Thanks for watching. Keep exploring. See you in the next sound.